We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
The illusion is broken. So this is a throne room and a half. Though it's a very different kind of throne room, in my opinion, just because it's filled with statues, just like any other.
No subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
Unopened summons. Have audience with cooperator, and may the good blood guide your way. Just so you remember who you're supposed to go talk to. There's a lamp in here. I know there is. Face lamp. Ah. Lit. Let's check around for items before we talk to her. Because boss fight number 2! No. That was... Marta Lugarius is the final boss of this area. So this area is basically complete. Have audience with kin of the cosmos. Interesting idea. We're gonna go ahead and kneel.
Moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Ruler of the Vile Bloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
Let's go ahead and swear that oath.
Well, an odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood. Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too a vile blood. We two, the very last on this earth.
Alright, so we have corruption and the Cainhurst badge. And we have respect. I don't have any blood dragons. Yeah, no blood dregs.
We await thy return for the honor of Cainhurst.
Have audience with Queen and remember respect. So we're gonna get up all on her face so we can see she is deathly pale, like inhumanly pale, and she also has a mask like the man in the Iron Mask. Oh, her head tracks. Interesting. I was trying to get a different perspective, but her head tracks us, so. But she's the queen of the Vile Bloods. In case I haven't said it, or in case you guys haven't guessed, these guys are basically the Dark Souls version of vampires. You know, the Bloodborne version of vampires. So, they're sworn enemies of the church, and they have corrupted blood. They have a corruption. It's some sort of disease, right? So let's look at their rune. Corruption. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. Several runes contain a nuance of blood, including the rune Corruption, associated with the Oath of the Corrupt. The pledgers to this oath are Cainhurst Vilebloods, hunters of blood who find dregs for their queen in cold blood, particularly in that of hunters. Yet the corrupt are heretics in the eyes of the church, and thus subject to the wrath of the executioners. So Martyr Ligarius is the head of the executioners, and he was basically making sure that there would be no more Vile Bloods, because he was guarding the prison of the queen. Now, let's go find that Cainhurst. Oh, unopened summons. An old, sealed summons. Like the first of its kind, it is an invitation to Cainhurst, but for whom it is not known, as it lacks an addressee. Then we got the Cainhurst badge. Badge of the Royal Guards of Cainhurst. Loyal guards of the Vileblood Queen Annalise. The Vilebloods are hunters of blood, and hunt prey as they search for blood dregs. The hunter who joins them is faced with a decision to merely borrow their strength, or to become one of them, heart and soul. So they've got cool stuff. Now we've got to go find our friend, whose name always escapes me. Like, I look it up between sessions, and then it still continues to escape me. So, fate has decided that I don't know his name in perpetuity. Let's see what we have here. Not here. Weapons. There we are. Now we have the Rare Palash and the Chikage. Foreign-made weapon wielded by the royal guards who protect Annalise, Queen of the Vilebloods at Cainhurst Castle. When the intricate rippled engraving that spans Chikage's blade is imbued with blood, the sword sings in scarlet hues. However, the rite eats away at the wielder's very essence. So this blade, when you transform it, it makes it reach further, but it also, with every swing, takes away some of your health. So I'm not usually a fan of such weapons, so I don't use them. Alrighty. You know what? I'm just go ahead and look up where he is. Alright. Guide says that he is exactly where we found him last. So, we'll go to the Forbidden Woods. Alrighty. And then we just head right back up the path. Ow, hey. I don't like it when you do that. Only 900. Alright. Whoa! Oh, maybe we wanted to go to a different one. No, I think this is right. Yeah. This is it. Oh, hey! Item from forever ago. Oh, just gold blood. But that might be enough to push us to a level, so we'll go and get it later. So this is one of the other loyal guys from, one of the guys who stayed loyal to Willem, and he stayed loyal even in madness, and he sat here as per his orders, I assume, until he died. Already dead. Wow, I was at like 13, now I'm back up to 24 already. There he is! Hello, friend!
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
You know what piques my interest? Let's talk about the corrupted Vilebloods.
This time, Master Logarius led his executioners into Cainhurst Castle to cleanse it of the Vilebloods. But all did not go well, and Master Logarius became a blessed anchor, guarding us from evil. Tragic, tragic times. That Master Logarius should be abandoned in the accursed domain of the Vilebloods. I must free him, so that he may be properly honored in martyrdom.
And we're gonna give it to him.
Aha! Is that the sigil of Cainhurst? I've heard tell of Cainhurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
The Wheel Hunter badge. The church bow.
Ah, I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets. It has been let us cleanse these and may the good blood guide your way.
So it's been a pleasure, but he has to go now. I think we're out of blood vials again, so I'm gonna have to go farming again. But we'll see. Yeah. I'm actually just heading back to the house. You don't have to, you know, fight me necessarily. I'm good, you know, you don't necessarily have to. You guys are bad at following me. You're very slow. It's not in your favor. Ah, crap. Oh, she is back. Look at that.
Welcome home, dear. You've been very, very patient.
This is the last time.
Here you are. This will help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares.
Alrighty.
What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me?
I have my share of woes.
You poor thing. Oh, now, have some patience. Mother will make everything better.
Yeah. That message right there sent her out to her doom. That's how that works. Alrighty. The quests in these games are a little weird, and this one is one of the weirdest because you have to keep loading and reloading the areas, and it's not as easy as just going and resting at the bonfire like every other game. Well, not Demon's Souls, but, you know, every other game. No, I want the dialogue. Don't stand up, please.
O Flora.
There it is.
Of the moon, of the dream. O little ones, O fleeting will of the ancients. Let the hunter be safe. Let him find comfort. And let this dream, his captor, foretell a pleasant awakening. Be one day a fond, distant memory.
She's praying for us. She's praying to Flora. Who's Flora? That's weird. Does she mean the flowers? The flowers are Flora. But Flora was capitalized. So that would mean it was probably a name. Once we see Flora, I'll give you the theory of who Flora may be. But I'm glad I got that dialogue. At least one thing in the Hunter's Dream is going right. Even though Gehrman seems to vanish at will. Gehrman San Diego just ruining my life. Okay. Oh, I was going to check the storage to see if we're out. We are out, so I'm going to have to pause the session. Because I'll probably come back, but I'm going to have to farm for a bit. So we're gonna level up first. Well, no, we'll go do the Vile Blood mission first before I go. But I will be going eventually. Yeah, we do not have enough because this is 1,000, and we're getting close. Well, the stuff we're doing is pretty low impact, so I should be able to just run around with that, and then I'll level up off camera and it'll be okay. So we need to go to the Vile Blood Queen's chamber.
Master, look! I've done it! I've done it! Smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity! What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
Jeez, dude. You're gross. You got like chunks on the wheel still.
Look at this. Thanks to you.
And on your helmet.
Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have.
So even the Solaire type in this game kind of goes nuts.
I've done it. I have.
Queenly flesh. So we have a few things to read now. We'll start with the Queenly flesh because that one comes first. What remains of Annalise, Blood Queen of Cainhurst? This pinkish lump of flesh remains warm as if cursed. All hail the undying Queen of Blood. So that covenant seems to be of little use. Oh, there you go. Room workshop tool. Okay. Wheel Hunter. Marta Ligarius led a band of executioners, and this badge was crafted at their dedicated workshop. The wheel symbolizes righteous destiny. Their workshop was a secretive enclave of mystical beliefs and heady fanaticism which served as the backbone for the executioner's unique brand of justice. So we've got all kinds of stuff in the shop now because of all this. But yeah, we're working on a very low ratio of blood vials, and Marligarius just blew that up completely. But we got him. Yeah, it's 720 souls for a blood vial now. Every time you get later into the night, it gets more expensive. Alright, so what weapons do we have? We have the Blades of Mercy, which we already saw. We have the Chikage. We have Ligarius' Wheel. Weapon wielded by Marligarius' band of executioners, used to slaughter the vile bloods in Cainhurst, bathed in pools of their blood and forever steeped in their ire. Transformed to release the power of the wheel and manifest their lingering rage in a show of utter brilliance. Then what have we got here? Anything new? We've got the Evelyn, which we've already seen. The Cannon, which we've already seen. Okay, cool. We've got the Gold Ordeo, the odd helmet worn by the band of executioners commanded by Martyr Ligarius. The conical gold helmet, symbol of the executioners, represents lumosity, ambition, and an unflagging resolve to face impurity, staring it down with stern golden spirit. As the great Ligarius once said, acts of goodness are not always wise, and acts of evil are not always foolish, but regardless, we shall always strive to be good. Now we've got the Cainhurst helmet. It's a silver helmet worn by the royal guards who protect Annalise, queen of the Vile Bloods, Cainhurst Castle. This paper-thin silver armor is said to deflect blood of ill intent, and is what allows the royal guards to capture their prey for their beloved queen, so that one day she may bear a child of blood. A child of blood? Yes, a child of blood. I believe we already have these. I'm going to make sure, though. No, I have the knight stuff. I do not have the armor. Interesting. So that is an entirely different set. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're probably going to hit that up eventually, because it looks super duper cool. Cainhurst armor. It's pretty cool. So we'll probably hit all that up eventually because it looks cool. So we are going to go for now so that I can farm blood vials, but I'll be back, so I won't bother saying goodbye right now. Well, no, it's about that time. So we'll end the episode here, so I'll be back later.